This segment of DelmarvaLife is sponsored by TidalHealth.
It's a moment no one forgets. The doctor walks in, the diagnosis is delivered, and life as you know it changes forever. For two local women, that moment came with the words, "You have breast cancer." Today, they are not only survivors, they're champions for early detection. And with a brand new mobile mammography unit rolling out into our community, they say the next life it saves could be yours. The two women I'm talking about are with me today. This is Catherine Fiddler. She's the Vice President of Population Health at TidalHealth, and Jill Stone. She is the Senior Director of Physical Medicine, Rehabilitation, and Respiratory. Thank you both for being here this afternoon.
Thank you for having us.
All right, so both of you, as we said, are breast cancer survivors. Can you share a little bit about your journey and what it was like to receive that diagnosis?
Sure. I was diagnosed when I was 43 through a routine mammogram screening. It is definitely not something that you want to hear or expect to hear in your lifetime, but 1 in 8 women are going to hear that. And I think I was lucky enough to hear that diagnosis because I feel like I used my diagnosis as a platform to share the message of and the importance of screening and annual mammograms with my community, my peers, my friends, and anybody that'll listen.
Sure, sure. How about you, Catherine?
Yeah, I think it's very similar. I've been a nurse for a long time, and I have had the honor of being with people when they receive tough diagnoses, and I always wondered what it would be like for me. And same as Jill, although it was tough, first thought was my daughters, my husband, what would that be like for them? It really was, where can we go from here and how can I help others once I started getting better?
Yeah. So looking back, how did early detection play a role in your recovery and your treatment?
I think with everybody, I feel like for me it was optimal. Like the earlier your diagnosis, the better your potential outcome. And I truly feel like if I hadn't got the mammogram when I did, if I had waited months, a year, if I just, some ladies are just too scared, too intimidated to get their mammogram. I feel like if I had waited, I definitely would not be here today. So early detection is key.
Yeah, and same with you?
Same, I think the important thing, so for me it was a little different, but I had gotten it every year, and then in the middle of the year I'd been going to the gym for a couple months, and all of a sudden I had some pain in my left side and my breast that it was unusual, but I had a relationship. I had been getting my annual mammograms, so it was easier to go to additional testing and some other things, but it was really because I had a strong relationship and did that preventive care year over year.
Yeah. So what would you say to someone who may be watching and who are hesitant about getting screening, men or women, really?
Kathy and I were actually talking about this on the way here. It's, is it okay to say that the devil you know is better than the devil that you don't?
Yeah.
I mean, because really, if you don't know what your diagnosis is or that you have this cancer inside of you, you can't get it treated. So find a friend, talk to somebody, call Kathy or I, we'll go with you. But you have to find it within you. If you can't find the strength within you, look around at your family and friends and how it would impact them to get a later diagnosis or to not know at all until it is too late.
Sure. Well, as we mentioned, it's going to be easier to get a diagnosis or at least to get screened because you're rolling out the mobile mammography van. What is that going to mean for patients in our community?
So we know it's hard to get a mammogram. You can only go to Salisbury, Berlin, up to Seaford. In the lower shore, it's tough. And so this van is going to go to those neighborhoods where it's harder to get. We're going to go down to southern Maryland. We're going to go to all over the eastern shore, western Sussex, communities that really just have a hard time for people getting out. We know women are the worst at taking care of themselves because we've got a lot of other responsibilities. And so if we can drive to a workplace, if we can really meet people where they're at so they don't have to take half a day, get kids to daycare, all those things, they'll be able to get on that van. It's state of the art. This is the best of the equipment. This is really something that is going to be huge for the shore.
Yes, and we're looking at, it'll be rolling out soon?
It is. It's coming by train. It should be here by the end of this week, and then we've got some work to do once the van gets here to make sure that it's all set up technology-wise, but it's all ready to rock and roll. It's beautiful. It's pink, and we're excited for everyone to see it.
Can't wait to see it. Ladies, Catherine and Jill, thank you so much for coming and telling your stories, and hopefully you reach some people out there who will choose to get screening. Thank you.